JD's Linneman, welcome back to the channel. Over the past couple days, I ended up in an internet beef, and I didn't expect to end up in one, I'll be honest with you. With two people, actually. Lil B, also known as Chris, and VVS Shev. In total, we ended up playing 5 matches against each other. 2 of them being while I was recording. 3 of the games that were in my chat right before we started playing against each other, and were still in my chat as the games were going on. Eventually, Chris went on to say that he wasn't actually mad at me. He just came in here to let me know he was going to milk some content from this. Well, Chris, I'm actually going to do you a favor and help you out with whatever content you can get from this. So let's break it down. As you said in a comment on the video you were actually in, yes, you did win the first game. We lost 41 to 250. Congrats. You won a public match. I went 29 and 25. Shev went 28 and 12. Chris went 26 and 15. The first game is where Chris actually started shooting my body. And in the second game is when Shev started shooting my body as well. The second game was a completely different story. I won with 250 to 214. I ended up going 71 and 33. Shev ended up going 47 and 40. And Chris actually rage quit at the very end of the game. And in his words were, I backed out because our team was dog. But don't worry though, I went back and tracked your kills and deaths to figure out what your KD was before you left. You ended up going 40 and 43 actually, so you went negative this game. After you guys joined my live stream, talked to my chat a little bit, we ended up playing each other live. In the third game we played in total, Chris ended up going 29 and 21. Shev ended up going 18 and 26. I went 43 and 14 while getting a 750 to 735 win on domination. Game 4, we ended up losing 559 to 750. I went 47 and 22. Chris went 36 and 26. Shev went 29 and 32. And in game 5, once again, they won 750 to 347. I went 30 and 17. Chris went 32 and 10. And Shev went 20 and 22. At the end of all of this, Shev and Chris won 3 games and I won 2. After you add up the kills and deaths, I ended up with a 1.9 KD with a total of 220 kills and 111 deaths. Chris ended up with a 1.47 with 165 kills and 112 deaths. Shev ended up with a 1.03 KD with 140 kills and 135 deaths. So with the content that Chris could milk out of all of this, there is a solid 1 game where he did better than me by 2 kills and won the game. I'm gonna be honest, there's not much else to milk here, but I'm gonna be honest. You might be lactose intolerant and you don't know it. There ain't no milk here for you, bro. At the end of the day, only at most 1 game is usable. GG's, I guess. You won a public match again against some guy on the internet that you actively sought out to leave 2 comments on a video of mine, and a total of 5 chats in my live stream, while also rage quitting at the end of a game, going negative as well, right as his team was about to lose because his team was dog, even though he was going negative. That part doesn't make much sense still, I'm gonna be honest. Shev, however, I have mad respect for. Shev, at the end of the day, actually stayed in chat for a little bit and chatted with us, and he was pretty chill overall. He was a little mad at one of my viewers I was playing with, but all in all, he wasn't bad. He even said he messes with me, and I respect that. I really do. He also didn't back out of a game he was about to lose, so I also respect that a lot. At the end of the day, I did not ever think this was actually going to happen to me. FPS games get sweaty. They get competitive, and it's fun. It's fun to have the competition, the rivalry, as a comment I got on one of my videos recently when I played Shev and Chris. It does make the game more enjoyable. It is fun, and I have mad respect for both people, Chris and Shev. At the end of the day, I ended up kinda with all the content, with a 1.9 KD ratio, and objectively the best game of the series we played against each other. And I laid all the facts out. I laid out every loss, every win, all 3 of our KD ratios. I laid it out all. Shev and Chris won 3 out of 5 games. I won 2 out of 5 games. In all, I had the most kills, the highest kill game, the best overall KD. So I definitely milked the most out of this content. And I don't think there is much else to it. Looking back on it, it's honestly hilarious that this even happened. And I have mad respect for Chris and Shev. I have mad respect for both of y'all. I really do. This was an absolutely hilarious story though, that's for sure. Leave a like and comment down below who you guys think won in total. Did it matter if they won 3 of the 5 games in total, or by default me doing better and still losing the games, did I do better? Obviously everyone's gonna think differently on that. People will say they won more games so they did better. People will say I had the better KD and overall did better every game, so people might think I did better. All in all, I had good fun with this, and it was a lot of fun to do actually. This was actually a lot of fun. So hope I'll see y'all guys around, man. God bless y'all. Peace.